is, just a nail in the coffin for you Jakes. He put a so-called N-Dub as one of the heads of the jab departments, man.
Yeah. So she founded it, helped develop it.
So now Jake be like, oh well, it was a black woman that created it.
I think her name was Kiz Makia. Corbett or something like that.
Yeah, kind.
But she was no different than Eunice Rivers, man. Eunice Rivers was the woman that she gave Jake over during the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. The serpent always knew to tag along Eve when he wanted some submission to go that way. You know?
Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stoppeth her ear.
Hey, what's crazy is because Jake, they're infested with his venom. Because here it is, our people went hard for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
A fucking known pedophile, all right, who's endorsed a system that kept our people in the system, and destroyed a whole generation of people in the family, right? They went hard for him. Our people wasn't protesting against this guy because they were so busy looking at fucking Nero, Donald Trump. But now our people are willing to stand up and make an uproar and sign a petition to fucking get Kevin Samuels off of YouTube. So our people, when they try to make a stance on something and when they go out there and protest and get their voices heard, it's always over some dumb shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or it's over some shit that can at least help structure their own community.
It's some shit that's set up by Esau, like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
It's everything that Jake is about, our people about, is just, if it's not about this truth and coming back to the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, it's folly, it's foolishness.
Yeah.
It's for naught, it's in vain. You niggas is out there marching and bigging up Joe Biden. This motherfucker's about to kill you, about to send you niggas to war, about to draft a bunch of you women into the military. You love Joe Biden so much, he's about to enforce this jab to be made mandatory.
That's right.
To make your jobs, your employers, make it mandatory for you to get it. For you to travel, you gotta have this jab. So all your love for Joe Biden, he's going to make a real change. He's going to change your ass for the worse.
Right.
Because a lot of you niggas is going to follow him. A lot of you niggas is going to give in to the demands of the wicked.
Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall. Swelling out in high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Yeah. Gone. Hey, it's gonna come at an instant. Right when you least expect it. Right when you think everything is good, you safe, you got your jab, economy's going back up, you got a new job, and everything is good. That's when Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna come down with that wrath. All right, where everything that you love is gonna be fucking crumbled. All right, your grandma that got the jab, she's gonna die. Probably your kids are gonna die, and then the Lord is saving your ass for the missiles. That's gonna happen to a lot of you Israelites out there, man. That trust in Babylon, that trust in America, that trust in Esau, trust in the damn devil, trust in your enemy, trust in someone that fucking hates you, that hates your guts. Let me get this real quick. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, to stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. That's our people, that's Israelites. They're not seeking the Lord. They're seeking for approval from this damn devil. Oh look, I got mine. You know, that's Jake, man, it's simple. You know? They believe everything that this devil says. This devil, in the same manuscript they put out there, they'll show you the side effects, and you niggas are still taking. We were watching a video last night where there was people lined up, and the nigga was over there having a damn seizure, and people still, waiting their turn to get the shit.
inoculation.
Yeah. Like, you don't see this motherfucker about to die on the floor in front of you, but you still gonna get it. That's how simple our people are.
And the scriptures say that our people are sadish.
Yeah.
Sadish children, right? We was watching that video where they did these dog owners doing a test. Shows you that even these dogs are smarter than these humans out here. And he would take like a little
stuffed animal.
A little stuffed animal,
Yeah.
and put a dog treat in the mouth of it.
Yeah.
And then when he put the treat into the little puppet, he would basically make it fall over,
Yeah, like it
died, and the dog would see it, and the dog would have the biscuit in his mouth, and he would basically spit it out.
Yep.
The moment he see the little puppet fall over,
Yeah.
that should drop right out their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like if that's gonna make him do that, I'm not about to eat this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Kind.
then you see these people.
Yeah. Oh, they had
And then-
a split screen.
A split screen, and you see on the other side, it's just lines of people just waiting to get that damn injection, and people fainting, falling out, people having seizures.
Yep.
But I'm still gonna stand in that line. I'm still get it. 'Cause I want to be able to, go to the club and hit this, hit this function up,
Yeah. Hit this chick.
Yeah.
You know, with the nigga Juvenile put out the shit, the bitches saying
Backs that ass up.
backs that ass up. You can't hit this and let you get the jab.
It's getting this world, man.
Yeah.
Gross, hey, like it says in Isaiah 60, gross
Yeah.
darkness covers the people.
Yeah.
I got something. Exodus 23 and 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment.
Yep.
Shit, man. And our people don't even ask any questions. What's in it?
Right.
What are the side effects? They just, the scripture said our people are as led as a flock to the slaughter.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
That prudent man is the prophets, the men of the Lord. We can see your bullshit from a mile away, Esau. Hey, if your eyes are open, the Most High open your eyes, you can see it too. Like, that's.
No, you go ahead, bro. Can you go to Proverbs 14?
That's the spirit, bro.
14 and
15.
15 and 16.
Kind.
That's
That's the spirit.
Proverbs chapter 14 verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Yep. Hey, the simple, they're watching fucking, they're just all day consuming mainstream news all day.
Yep.
They got it on Fox News, they got it on CNN, they got it on CBS.
Was it MSNBC?
Yeah, MSNBC, CNBC, ABC.
Telemundo.
Yes.
Kind.
And they're just buying and absorbing all that filth, all that deception, all that witchcraft.
Yep.
Operation Mockingbird. You didn't know that that's an Operation MK Ultra program by the CIA that they actually gave to these mainstream news outlets.
It's like repetition.
Yeah.
You don't even have to watch news. You could be washing dishes, listening to it, but every time you turn on the news, it's the same shit, same shit.
Same code words.
It's mind programming.
Yep.
They're programming your mind, man, to influence behavioral change.
Yeah.
Influence your behavior and your way of thinking, man.
Kind. It's the same thing with the music industry.
Yeah.
You hear a certain song, the song could have been made 20, 25, 30 years ago, and for some reason, every time that song is played, Jake energy change, or they
exactly.
spirits change. That's because it's the same witchcraft.
See,
Man.
like right now, what this devil's doing is he's weaponizing people by entering into their minds and manipulating them to believe that the people that's not getting that shot are the problem,
Kind.
or basically the pandemic in itself.
Yeah.
So they're programming the minds of people just to cause that division, so that people will start coming against each other rather than looking at the people who's directly involved in orchestrating this whole shit.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about, man. So they're using that mind control through mainstream news.
They do the same thing with politicians, the Democrats and Republicans. They have them, the elites have them come together and argue and go back and forth, while they at the top doing what the fuck they gotta do.
Exactly.
You know, same thing. Have all you dumbass people fighting amongst each other, all right, pointing the finger when when the elites at the top are doing something else. You know, figuring out their next move. You know.
Yeah, their whole job is to cause massive distractions.
Yeah.
You have to distract the public from actually, you know, watching what their government is doing. Like that's why, you know, they'll have these celebrities come out and do something stupid to cause a scandal so that people will start to divert their attention rather than focusing on what their government is doing.
Okay.
Like when these celebrities die, or a scam, like you said, a scam like R. Kelly, that was
Bill
big.
Cosby getting out.
That was big in the news, and everyone's tuned in on that while they doing something else. You know, while they're passing an executive order, they're passing a law. All right, Biden signing this in the law or this executive order, taking more of your so-called rights away. Because you don't got no rights as it is, but you're going to see in the future that you don't got no rights. You know what that happened to that lady was in Utah when the UN troops told her, "This is UN.
Oh yeah.
This is UN property." Like what? This is Utah. Like nah. While you was up there watching some fucking Super Bowl or some shit, they signed that shit. The UN troops came over here and signed them executive orders, taking away your so-called rights.
Okay.
As this devil does through policy. It says through policy he shall cause
Craft
craft
to
and prosper in his hand.
Okay.
He shall destroy many.
Yep. He uses that judicial, like the judicial system, but they're what do you call it? When they writing the laws and shit.
Into legislation.
Legislation to help bring forth their agenda.
Yep.
You know, they just not going to just take your rights away. They're going to gradually take it away and then have false flags to justify it.
Yep.
Yeah, when you read that in Isaiah 10 where it says, "Woe to him that decree unrighteous decrees."
Okay. And prescribe grievous.
I'll get it.
Yeah, Isaiah 10
Prescribe.
1.
It's Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
And right grievousness which they prescribe. We know that's the prefix pre is before.
Okay.
So that means that they already have those unrighteous laws and legislations. They're already written down. They just have to be enforced.
Okay.
So they set certain false flags, you know, certain psychological operations, and then they use that as a means to basically justify that pre-written decree.
Patriot Act was probably written, probably 1990.
Oh, it was way before 9/11 happened.
And then framing mission of our law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And if I might add real quick, when you look into that new, I'm gonna say alternative, that Delta, you look into the different stages of sleep. Delta is the lowest and the slowest wave when it comes to sleep stages. So it means it's the deepest stage of sleep.
Shit.
That's heavy.
Wow.
Wow.
To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless.
That's plain, man. That's what Esau he does. You know, stripping you of your freedoms.
Yep.
And now he's gonna basically draw the line in the sand. You want a little bit of liberty, because here it is. They already took your liberty from you, and now they're offering it back to you in increments as long as you submit to them.
But when this next,
if you want to get your nightlife back, if you want to be able to start going back to these concerts, and you want to do all the things that you used to do before all this happened, well, this is what we need you to do. You know.
And Esau knows that.
Even though we put this yoke on you, this noose on you, and tightened it, if you do what we want you to do and submit, we'll loosen it up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
That's what Esau's doing. It's about complete control.
Yep.
This whole shit, them telling you to put your mask back on,